a pretty boy then. Love you, Taylor.
What's going on?
Our theme for your party.
Look, I told you. It wasn't my idea and I'm not doing it.
Come as your favourite hero.
Yeah, so film stars, Olympic medalists.
People who saved the globe from burners with a bare hand.
Pack it in.
No, tonight, Matthew, we are going to be Ben Carter.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Come on, man, Madonna, cheer up.
Sorry, Jerry. You can see my being all dressed up with the trial tomorrow.
Well, you can hardly ask Ben to move his 18th, can you? Talking of moving, you all packed yet?
Hardly.
Excuse me, aren't you supposed to be flying out next week?
Oh, just drop it, okay?
Sometimes I just don't understand you, Claire. Your parents are back together. You're moving somewhere, the sun shines 11 months of the year. So what's your problem?
You know what the problem is?
Oh, come on. Ben must have got used to the idea by now.
I hear you snapped at the twins.
They're old enough to look after themselves.
It's not them I'm worried about. Come on. It's not as though the council's putting you out on the street because you're 18, is it? You've got your job at Mates. We've sorted you out a nice flat. You've even had time to get used to it before you move in properly. What's the matter?
They've invited everyone. Even the tweenies.
The grove's been closed for a couple of months now. It's a chance for everyone to meet up.
Oh, brilliant. So my party gets turned into a Grove reunion.
If you're upset about leaving, that's fine. We can talk about it.
What, this dump? I can't wait to get out of it.
Oh, Ben. Just enjoy your party.
Mainly my dad's works for the council. Apparently they've done works for the Grove.
So if it's finished, why wait till after the trial before opening it?
Maybe it's not the building they're waiting on. It's who's going to be in charge.
No word from the council on a killie then.
Yeah, like they tell us.
There's a list, do you want one?
It's alright, Regina. I can eat one cheesy puff without going on a binging frenzy.
Dad. Dad!
Sorry? Wow. You look fantastic. You sure, though? Might make you stand out.
So I've got nothing to be ashamed of. I wish Paul was coming with me. What you got there?
Drawings from that college I helped out last month.
Oh yeah, I remember those art students. You told them how to design a decent youth club.
I briefed them for one of their projects, that's all. But I must say, they really got into the spirit of it.
Wicked. That's brilliant.
Paul's chipped in too. Came up with some really good suggestions.
So what are you waiting for? As soon as the Grove opens, just do it.
Yeah.
She might as well know the truth, Dad.
Paul.
Look, if it goes wrong tomorrow, he might not get his job back. And even if he does, I don't have to trust him with that.
Don't worry. The college called it a fantasy project. That's exactly what it is. Just a dream.
Yeah, until I turned it into a nightmare.
You've got to help. Hey, what's the matter? Can't turn yourself back and stump me? Or has your broomstick broken down? This is serious. An animal's life is at stake.
You, what do you want?
Just passing by. Got time for a chat, mate? People shouldn't be allowed to have animals if they're not going to look after them properly. It's a good job you were around. If you stump me, I don't see how we can help. I took him home, but my mum found him. She really put her foot down this time. No more pets and no mates, no. We're really close, and I want to keep him local so I can still see him. Will you have him?
Oh, it'll be lovely, and I bet the climate will be dead good for your dad's MS. What about Ben though? Is he not really cut out?
Okay everyone, it's the man himself.
Cool move with the gun, by the way, getting Paul to cop for it. You could make a burner yet.
You've got some nerve, haven't you? The last time I saw you, you left me with a gun in Scarpard.
Maddie, come on, it all happened so quick. There wasn't time.
Yeah, sure.
Look, it doesn't matter now anyway. Not now the Groves have stepped in making statements saying I was there as well.
Well, you were.
Exactly, so we're in the same boat, aren't we? Thought you'd appreciate a visit, that's all.
On the night before the trial. Come off it, Steve.
Oh, wow, thanks. Where did you get the money from?
I saved it up. I wanted to get you something nice.
What's the latest? You're still thinking about staying, aren't you?
It's difficult, Ben. I don't want to leave you, but Mum and Dad.
Yeah, but now your auntie said she put you up. It's not a problem, is it? You can stay in England as long as you like.
It's not that simple.
Yeah, look, you're right. Let's forget about it for now, eh? I've got us a present too, with my birthday money.
Oh, Ben. A mobile phone each.
I was feeling a bit weird about tonight, but now you're here.
Yeah, if you get all sloppy like that, I'd sooner stay 15. Yeah, right, bro.
Look, what's going on? I thought we were. And now you're just ignoring us.
Shh, man.
Oh, I get the message loud and clear.
Leanne, it's not like that. We need to talk, but not here. Come on.
Look, I'm not telling lies if that's what you're after.
I'm thinking of you. You've seen the telly. These legal types are crafty. They can trip you up. So let's sort out what we're going to say in advance.
I'm already sorted.
So, you've got the gun down as Paul's, right?
Forget it, you're wasting me time.
Matt, even a replica like that BB gun still counts as an offensive weapon. If we're not careful.
Goodbye, Steve.
It's alright for you. I've got previous. If I get done, I could go down big time.
Why do we have to hide?
I'm sorry, it's just that if Adam finds out about us, he'll nag us all the time. My life won't be worth living.
Oh, come on. If he had a lass, he'd be gloating. Why can't you take the spotlight for once?
I don't know, it just feels funny.
Maybe I should go out with him then.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because I like you.
Well, you got a funny way of showing it.
Okay, well I will. You don't really like him, do you?
What do you think?
What's going on? Nothing.
What's it to you?
Well, I was just thinking, if Ben's moving out, then there's plenty of room, isn't there?
Stella, have a look at this. It's from your other half brother, Terry.
I don't care how old you are, Ben. You'll always be my little brother. Love, Terry. Nice message. Card's a bit tacky, though.
Excuse me. Did you say tacky?
I reckon you met your match there. Must run the family.
Shut up, or I'll make you into a handbag.
I know what you were doing up there. You were kissing.
Alright, Inspector Morse. But keep it to yourself, okay?
Why should I?
Well, what do you want?
It's not what I want. It's what he wants. And if he doesn't get it, that kiss goes public.
The party was filling up when I dropped Eve off. Looked like most of the Grove was there.
Did anyone say anything?
I stayed in the car. You thought about what I said?
What's to think about? I didn't smash up the Grove and it wasn't my gun.
But the magistrates don't know that. They weren't there. They can only go on the evidence. Which means you might still be better off pleading guilty.
You think I did it? That's what this is about.
No. I'm only thinking of what's best for you, like I always do.
What, like admitting to something I didn't do?
Chances are, all you'll end up with is a reprimand. But if you plead not guilty and it goes against you, then you might end up with a criminal record.
I'll just have to take that chance then, won't I?
Look, maybe things are different now. But when I was starting off, a young black man didn't have a lot of chances. And if he had a criminal record, well, that was it. He was finished before he even started. So please, Paul, think about it.
Oh, smart. Thanks, Bradley. And the rest of you.
Hold on. Seen this logo on telly, Laugh Track UK. And what's this? Not for resale.
You got this free, didn't you?
No, I used the money to pay for subscription. We got that for joining. What's wrong with that?
Well, where do I start? You've been watching comedy 24/7 and we've paid for it?
Sounds right to me. Guys got to do something when the Grove's closed. Yeah.
You see, we've got room for him after all. Ben, replaced by a hamster. I don't think so. What do I say?
Something quick or else.
We've got to have him. Why? Because I want to. Because you never go for any of my ideas. Those have to be yours first. You've taken over this party, you're good at football, and what am I good at? Hamsters. Well, maybe. If I don't get this chance, I'll never find out, will I? Alright, suit yourself, but I reckon you're going soft. You'll be snogging lasses next.
You better look after him, otherwise you're toast.
I'm sorry, Matt, but we've got to talk.
Not here.
There you are. I wonder if you dare show your face. Paul could be going down because of you.
I'm only going to tell a magistrate what I saw.
Well, you must need your eyes tested. There's no way Paul would have got in with those burners.
Leave him alone, Eve. You're interfering with the witness.
Aye, and just because Paul's your brother, it doesn't mean he's innocent.
Who asked for your opinion? Stumpy's got it all wrong.
Sorry, Eve.
Not half as sorry as Paul will be when you stand up in court and tell lies.
I'm not.
What's going on?
You can keep out of this as well. We all know where your loyalties lie.
At least I've got some. You used to be a mate of Paul's.
Or was I, until he joined up with the burners. As far as I'm concerned, him and Matt can burn in hell. Look, can we all just change the subject? This is supposed to be a party.
Well, that just about sums it up, doesn't it? Paul could get sent to prison tomorrow and all you care about is your precious little knees up. Well, you're welcome to it.
But what about the routine for Ben?
Stuff it!
Should have seen us. Stood right up at him, told him straight.
What? About us?
No, about the hamster.
Just been speaking to Ben, and he seems to think you're staying in England.
Nikki, what did I say to you? Anyway, I never told him that. All I said was that I was having a rethink. He's just got carried away.
And what about your mum and dad? Did you mention this rethink to them?
I didn't want to upset them.
Claire, you're going to end up upsetting everyone if you're not careful.
It's not my fault. I can't handle the pressure.
There I am, keeping out the way next door, and it turns out they've got a whole dinner set going begging. Ben, come and have a look at this. For your new place, do you think you'll have room?
Lou, it's me party. The last thing I want to talk about is storage space.
Fragile. Handle with care.
Tell us about it.
You're the only one that can tell them what really happened.
About Steve. Why don't you ask him?
Oh yeah, like you'll say.
Then why should I?
Matt, you're Grover. Steve's a criminal. He's a burner.
What's the difference? Burner, Grover, you both trampled all over me. I want nothing to do with either of you.
Alright, just tell the truth then.
I've already decided. I'm not saying nothing. No statement, nothing.
What, Matt? Do you know what this means? They found me for a gun.
Save your breath. I'm not helping you and I'm not helping him.
By saying nothing, you are helping him because the truth's never going to come out.
I've had you both round tonight and you know what? You're exactly the same. All you care about yourself. Yet you want me to care about you. It's too late.
I was trying to help you, Matt. I took the gun off you for your own safety.
After everything I've been through, I'm past caring.
Matt!
Mrs. Gallagher, I'd like you to meet your new foster kid. 1 bat 3.
Who?
1 bat 1's me dog. 2 was a slug. So, 1 bat 3.
Nice try. But save your breath, because the answer's no. Rules are rules. And when you lot lose interest, guess who'll end up looking after him?
Sorry, Stumpy.
What about just for tonight? Please?
Okay, but that's it, and I mean it.
The Grove opens tomorrow. We'll be able to keep him there. I think he likes you.
Emma. You alright?
Do I look alright? Sorry. I thought the party would take me mind off things. Some chance.
It's Grover's way, isn't it? Not famous for their subtlety.
You better go back inside. Sarah'll be wondering what you're up to.
We're mates, remember. Stop worrying about other people all the time. Do too much of that. You should know tomorrow, eh?
Will I? Feels like it's all just got in the way. I'm not sure about anything.
You're still going out with Paul, though, aren't you?
I don't even know that. We're kind of cooled it while it's all been going off. Listen to me, fretting about me love life. And what I should be worrying about is whether Paul gets sent to prison or not.
Look, Emma, I don't mean to be rude, but this evening isn't about you, or Paul, or me. It's about Ben, so I think you better go back inside.
Okay, everybody. Quiet for a minute. Don't worry, I'll steer clear of embarrassing photos.
Shame.
I just want to say this. Me and this lad here, we've been through some pretty tough times together. And you've no idea how proud I am to see him making his own way in the world. To Ben, happy 18th.
Ben?
It's all right. Put some music on. Ben, is there something you're not telling me?
I'm gonna miss you, Lou.
Oh, Ben. It's all right. You'll be fine.
Well, can I stay here tonight? I haven't finished packing all my stuff, and what if I miss the last bus?
Oh, of course you can. But you'll be alright for tomorrow? In your new place?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He had something in his eye. Have you got it all out?
Yeah, thanks. What's up?
Remember that song from the contest? Well, some people have never seen the routine, and, well, it's sort of a present for you. And no matter how it is, it's home to me. I'm part of who I am, and what I see. And though I always seem to stumble in my life, I know an northern angel's looking down on me. And no matter
Just the one, so make it last.
Cheers, mate.
So, Ben, how's it feel to be a man?
Well, you know, pretty cool.
It serves you right with that brush. The next time you want to say something, just say it.
down on me.
Okay, Mum. I understand. Me too. And, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
Really sorry, Paul. Lousy timing. But we always knew it was going to be one of those jobs that takes as long as it takes.
Quite funny, really. Mum's in France counselling crash victims, while her own son's going through it at home.
Someone's going to earn a living, I suppose.
They'll let you back this afternoon, though, once the grove's open, won't they?
Well, that's a theory. Anyway, don't go worrying about me. Paul's the main man. Whatever's happened in the past, we're all behind you.
And look what good I've done you so far.
Come on. At least we've been able to spend more time together.
Why can you mean? Before I get sent down?
To be honest, I wish we'd done it before. Maybe none of this would have happened.
Claire! Claire! We were supposed to be meeting this morning, where were you?
Sorry, something came up.
And you just had to go shopping instead. Come off it.
Oh, look, Mickey, I'm sorry. I couldn't face you. I thought you topped my cheerleader.
Look, I'm only doing this because I'm your friend. Sit down. Now, do you want to go and live in Tenerife with your mum and dad or not?
Don't know.
Well, why have you left it so late to make your mind up?
Because I can't. Now they're hating somebody.
Look, forget about everyone else. Just think about you. First off, what are your reasons for going?
Well, there's been with my mum and dad. It'll be the first time in years. And my mum owns a pub over there. She said I could run a club in the basement and, you know, DJ.
Brilliant. Reasons for staying?
Be friends.
You'd see plenty of me if you lived in Tenerife. I'll try and keep us away.
Okay, Newcastle.
What, with all that, son? Somehow I think you'd live without it. Ben, now we'll get into it. Well, come off it, Claire. Are you going to give up a chance like this? Just for some lad?
The charge you are facing, lads, is aggravated burglary. That on the date recorded, you broke into Byker Grove Youth Club, armed with an offensive weapon, a replica air gun, and caused serious damage. Please see the photographic evidence being passed round. Right, so, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty, Your Honour.
Matthew has, according to his solicitor, entered a plea of not guilty. Now, Stephen has claimed that Paul was the owner of the gun.
No, that's total rubbish.
Look, if you could just wait your turn, I'd be grateful. And that Paul was the ringleader. Paul, on the other hand, has said that he was held captive by Stephen and Matthew, and the gun was found near him because he had earlier disarmed Matthew.
Fairy tales, Your Honour.
It's true.
And finally, Matthew has been extremely uncooperative and refused to make a statement at all. Do you have anything you wish to say now? The defendant shakes his head. Right, the witnesses. After consultation with my colleagues, we have decided to call only one witness.
This stinks. Why aren't they calling us?
And if it wasn't for us, that Steve wouldn't even be in there. Trying to blame it all on the Grovers, are they? Typical.
Calm down, will you? They've got our statements. It probably just means no one's arguing with what was said.
Fair point. She's right.
Come on then, let's get going. Not as though I haven't got things to do. Supposed to be moving in.
We'll give you a hand.
Nice one.
See you later.
Give us a ring. Will you be alright? Are you okay, Stumpy? You're looking pale.
Yeah, you're right. I better go home.
Stuart McLaughlin!
Stumpy? Isn't that your proper name? Stuart?
Yeah, it is.
I've got to make some money.
Since when?
Well, now Therese is gone. My Uncle Jerry's got to keep an eye on us. He used to go all around the country to work. Well, now we can't.
I'm sure he won't mind. Your family? Families help each other. That's what they're there for.
Exactly. So I'm going to help him earn a few bob.
Well, what about this then?
No, I don't want to do that. It's hard work.
True, especially for a lass.
At least it's something I can do.
I'm sorry you can't. Paper, lad?
Paul had a spray can in his hand. He was going to graffiti the doors.
And did he seem under any duress?
Under what?
Was he being forced in any way?
Oh, no, sir. The others were just standing there watching.
You don't get it. I was trying to pretend I was one of them so I could stop them.
Paul, I want to be fair. I'll listen to anything you have to say, but we can only go on fact, evidence. And our only independent witness here saw you playing a leading role. And the police say the gun dropped from your belt. Perhaps you'd like to take a minute to speak to your counsel? Consider changing your plea?
Wasn't nearly as bad as I thought.
You did very well, Stuart.
Call us Stumpy, and will you tell Paul I'm sorry?
It's not good enough saying nothing. You got to tell them. Say something, man. Man!
Don't make it worse, Paul. Come on.
Don't wobble now, Matt. You're doing great. It's too late for him anyway. Wrong colour, isn't he? What did you say?
Cheek of him.
I told you you're wasting your time.
So what did he say then?
I wouldn't want his daughter doing it. Heavy bags, all weathers. Maybe his daughter doesn't need the money.
Well, to be fair, all them supplements and that, you could do yourself an injury.
And you don't even know the area?
Lass like you out and about on our own.
You're just as bad. I'll be fine.
Eh?
You got the job?
Trial this afternoon.
But I thought he said that...
Then I said, discrimination, that is, against the law, threatened to shop him.
Nice one. Paper lass.
Well, she talks the talk, let's hope she can walk the walk, eh?
Well, Paul, have you had a chance to reconsider?
Yes, I have.
And your plea is?
Not guilty, because I didn't do it.
Right, well, in that case, if you'd like to stay here, we will adjourn for a few minutes to agree sentencing. Please, remain seated.
Excuse me. Is it too late for me to make a statement?
The grove never changes, not you. Hello.
Who's she?
Madam, may I show your table?
Byker Grove has been placed under what we call special review.
What do you think we're going to do? Smash it up?
If he was the one, wouldn't you know?
Oh, Ben, stop it. Oh, you do know, don't you? The last youth worker you had burnt to death.
You're the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah!